Hello, hello. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Donna.
We're here sharing what we've learned as women, entrepreneurs, and moms.
All while rocking our curves with confidence.
It's a behind-the-scenes look at our lives and businesses.
And a chance to tell our younger selves, go do the things that scare you.
So the liberation of quitting. Times you walked away from something just because it just wasn't worth it. Have you ever walked away from anything?
Yep.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Like business? Or life? Or friendship?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. There's lots of really, and we talked about finding your voice.
Yep.
Setting boundaries. We've had conversations on that. And it's knowing what is in alignment with you and where you're at. And knowing that this is not fitting, this is not working.
Yep. What does that feel like to you? What is like the disalignment? Is that even a word? Because I'm just making up words here. But what is that? Unalignment? Inaligned? Unaligned? Misaligned? What does that feel like to you?
Uncomfortableness. Anxiety.
Yep.
Your stomach.
Yep.
Can't breathe.
I can relate to that 100%.
Right?
I'm the exact same.
There's so many little signs that you get, like, hey, this isn't working.
Do you ever ignore it for a period of time?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I've done that with a couple friendships.
Because you're trying to be nice. You're trying to make it work. Am I just being too emotional? Am I just being a woman? You know how you go to that one, right? Am I thinking with my heart instead of my head? I'm very much a heart thinker.
Yeah, me too.
And
then I get mad and I think with my head and I say, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever.
But I mean, I think it helps. I love that I think with my heart. I'll never apologize for doing that.
Agreed.
I'm also a spreadsheet girl, so it has to make sense, right? So
I'm not that spreadsheet girl.
Finding projects that I'm super passionate about, and sometimes you find those projects and the people that are involved in that are not in alignment with what you're at. So you kind of like, okay, what's going to happen?
And you stepped away from stuff,
or
you've completed
realigned so that is not the situation that it used to be.
Yeah. I think myself, I've done it with friendships over the years. A lot of friends that I consider my friends are still in my life. Very few people I consider my friends are in my life, you being one of them and a couple other people. Business, yes. I feel like at one time real estate wasn't aligned with what I was doing with my family, so I stepped away from that.
Yeah.
That was a really hard decision, but it felt right at that time. Brag about it actually a few times. I've had to step back because it became a job. So for me, I don't like anything to feel like work. I know that. I don't want it to be work. I want it to feel good, and I want to be passionate about it. I want to be happy about what I'm doing. So yeah, brag about it. I find because it's such a creative business that there's been times I've had my stuff in stores and I took all my stuff out of 8 stores because to me, it wasn't aligned with why I started Brag About It. Brag About It to me came out of love. I want to create because people want me to create for them. I want to be like, hey, Melissa, can you create this? To me, that call, that email, that conversation is more to me than someone ordering
pumping
something,
it through a
right?
store.
Yeah. And I remember these stores had like my rings in it, and I remember I was making like 200 rings a week, and I was like, it's great. Like, trust me, the money's good. I appreciate that, but it's not what I want to do. I don't want to manufacture. I want to create. I want to be a creator. So,
and you can't create if you're not in the right headspace.
No, and that to me was like so much, and it was overwhelming that I was like, you know what? It's going to be a hard step back because the financial side was great, but I'm like, it doesn't align with how I'm feeling. It doesn't make me feel like I'm a creator.
And sometimes it feels like failure.
Yeah, it did.
Right?
It did because
and
then you
that's
have to.
Hard.
You have to like change direction. You
do.
have to pivot,
and you have to get your head in the right space. Yeah. That it's okay to do that.
Well, even recently with everything that's gone on between Canada and U.S., I have one supplier that supplies me with like discs. I love that quality of disc. And I just can't order that. I can't order that. Even like the artisan group I'm part of, I was asked to do 3 giftings recently to some very, very, very famous people. And I said to her, I can't do it. And she said, why? I said, 1, our Canada Post is on strike. And 2, I said, the tariffs and it coming to you, like I have to prepay that to go to you. And I'm like, it's not worth it for me. And not that it's not worth it. It's just, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like I feel bad. So I looked at my business a little while ago and I was like, you know what? I have this silver clay. Why don't I just like put my head into it and start working with it? And I did. And I love it because it gives me complete freedom to create again. So like, I can stamp on my own discs. I can stamp into the clay. I can, embed stones, and my brain goes a mile a minute. So when I have the time, I can work and do it. And I love that. So yeah, misalignment does happen, but I think it happens for reasons, right?
Mm-hmm. It does. Your body is saying, hey.
Yeah, time to shift, do something different.
Yeah.
And in friendships, I've done it too. Like I've actually blocked people that I was friends with because you know what? I don't even want to see them on social media because when I see them, I get that feeling like you said, my stomach hurts, I feel anxious. I'm like, it just brings up emotion where it's like, ugh, I don't like that feeling. And I don't want to feel like that.
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't.
No.
And I think as adulting, right, you get older, there are just sometimes you just have to do things, right? And it may not feel good in the moment, but you do have to get it done. But then you get to a point and you're kind of like, okay, how do I avoid that in the future? I know that, I had to deal with that issue. I got through it, but I don't want to have to do it again. So, like, what are some of your tricks? And I think the trickiest one with that is family stuff. And so, as an example, when we got married, and this was very, 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 very difficult for me, but I asked my father not to drink at our wedding.
Oh.
Which was a big thing for me. But it goes back to I have a lot of real bad moments from alcohol related
Did he respect
situations. That? He did.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, that's really wonderful.
It was really wonderful.
So, were you scared to ask?
I was petrified. Like that's a big ask for someone, and you feel like you're insulting. But I really wanted to not have that kind of drama situation, whatever, as part of my memory of getting married.
Good for you, man. That's really brave. And for him to listen on the other end of that and respect that, that's really, really kind. Because a lot of people would be in that situation like, well, I'm your parent.
Funny story. I do have a cousin and an uncle that got into a fight because of the drinking. From both sides of the family.
At your wedding?
At my wedding.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But not really. But it is.
I know.
But what are you going to do, right? Like you can, and that's a situation you can't control, but you tried to control as much of it as you can. And that's the
and I mean, it became a joke. I showed up my cousin's wedding with boxing gloves.
Oh my gosh.
Because he felt horrible, right? But also, like, that was his wake up call to say, hey, alcohol affects me in ways that it shouldn't.
Yeah.
And I want to be done with that. And he changed his life because...
I have a funny story. Maybe I shouldn't say it, but I'm going to be very honest about this. Okay. So there's been times where I partake in marijuana. I have in the past, multiple times. And Paul and I went away recently. And I haven't smoked or anything in a very long time. I made a commitment to myself that I'm not going to do it. It doesn't serve me any justice, right? So Paul and I went away recently and we bought edibles. Well, I took one and it was very, very not fun, but it was hilarious because Paul was like, Melissa, I've never seen this. And it was the funniest thing. And literally I got home from the dinner and I sat there at the table and the couch and he's like, what's the matter? I'm like, I will never do that again. I said, I can't believe that I used to partake so many years ago. And now it just turned my stomach the wrong way. Like it was like, I don't understand why I did before, right? And then it was like, holy moly. Like he was driving home and I'm like, Paul, you got to slow down. He goes, Melissa, I'm going 50. I'm like, like, what? You're not going like 100? He's like, no, I'm going 50. You know, so I said to him, you know, okay, whatever, I'll do whatever. But I just, even like the other day, watching something on TV, and this dad did like, there's this new show with Tim Allen and, there's so many famous people in it. I think it's on Disney. And she's found like an edible. Her son had edibles, and she's like, hey, here's half, do it. And I'm like, half, Paul? I said, I think I did like twice that when we were, and he's like, Melissa, you're too funny, right? And I'm like, whatever. And then Tim Allen took 2, and Paul was just in hysterics. He goes, yeah, that was you at dinner that night. And I'm like, Podge, man. But I didn't realize, and to me, that was literally the time I sat down and I was like, I don't think I could ever do that again. Much as injured, didn't serve me. Like before, when I was younger, I thought, yeah, okay, whatever, once in a while, here and there. But then recently, I was like, what the hell, man? Like, am I that old? Like, it's like, even like I'm not a really big drinker, but if I have wine, good night. I'm asleep after a glass of wine, right? But I can like drink hard liquor, 1 or 2, but still, I like put me to bed. Put me to bed. But it's interesting how it takes a situation to realize that it doesn't serve you. Some people will never realize that, and that's just their life path. But for me, it was like, oh my God.
And there's so many of those things, right? It's just that wake up call, like, hey, you know, not for me.
No, it wasn't. And I even like, every time I hear edible now, I look at Paul and he's like, yeah, I was going 50, Melissa. And I'm like, shut up.
When the kids were, it makes me think of the kids when they were little, our rule was they had to eat at least a bite of everything on their plate.
Yeah, same with mine.
And so if they were, 6, they had to have 6 bites. Or if they were 9, they had to have 9 bites. And then if they really hated it, their saying was, Mom, not mine. Not mine.
It's good.
So you get to, and we still to this day we're like, not mine.
Did your kids try foods?
They did. They were pretty good. We would go to the grocery store and we would like buy a weird fruit and then we take it home and try it. I remember kumquats, those tiny little sour little orange things, but yeah, so we tried to make it a little adventure.
Lucas was beige. He was the beige diet for a long time. Like, rice, chicken, pasta, anything white or beige, brown. Like Nathan though, that kid would try anything from anywhere. He still does. I wish I was like that.
That's cool. It's amazing.
So cool. But he has experienced so much because of that. Like his friends will be like, let's go to dinner here. Like sushi. I've never had sushi in my life. I do eat it now. And one time, that's actually how I found out I had thyroid issues. So Nathan was like, Mom, I had sushi. And I'm like, what's it like? He's like, well, we'll just go to like, I don't know, Fortino's or something and grab the sushi from there. I'm like, okay. So I got a little tray and I tried it. And I felt like my throat tingle. And I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. Maybe I'm allergic. But I've never been allergic to like artificial crab or anything like that. And then we got it a couple days later and I'm like, this is so weird. So I went to the doctor and I'm like, I feel like I have this. He goes, well, let me do some tests. And it came back, my thyroid levels were like through the roof. And he said, because of the seaweed, the wrap, it has high iodine levels. It was like affecting my thyroid.
Isn't that interesting?
Nathan being open to trying foods with his friends, and then I tried it, like helped me diagnose my thyroid, which was interesting. But Nathan tries everything. Like I wish I was like that. Maybe I'm more the beige diet, but he tries everything. Go to dinner with his friends. They'll go any restaurant. Mom, I went to this Korean barbecue place. I went over here. I went here. I'm like, buddy, man, good for you.
I do love that being up around here. There's so many different food choices and
even foods have changed here locally over the last little while. Like you find different restaurants and different things opening up and you kind of want to try because it smells so good. And I try. We eat a lot of like Mediterranean based food. We eat a lot of like I
want a roadie.
Oh, the best one. I was gonna say you ever try Corey's?
Oh, Corey's too.
It's good, yeah. Oh, Paul loves roadie.
I want one.
Maybe I'll say, Paul, did you want a roadie for lunch? And he'll be like, sure. Can you go to Corey's and pick me up one? Yeah, like that. You know what's funny? I like that taste. I find it very calming. Like that roadie. I think it may be cumin or something in it. It's very like
interesting,
calming to my stomach. Even Paul's business partners from Jordan, one of his business partners. And he had us try Za'atar. Do you know what Za'atar is? It's like this, it's like herbs, and they mix it with oil, and then you put it on like I do it at home because I have pita or something, but they put it on like sauge. But it has the same thing. Like when I eat it, it's like a calm. Like it makes me feel calm. It's so good. But then I wouldn't have tried that if Paul's business partner wasn't from Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's where the kunafa came from. Like with that kunafa again. My gosh. But no, I like trying different. I like trying things after Nathan tries them. I'm like, Nathan, I will try it once you try it. He's like, Mom, it's so good. Just try it. And I'm like, okay. But even when we go for sushi, we'll go to like August 8 or something. He eats like all the, was it sashimi that's like raw? And I'm like, you eat that stuff? It's so good, Mom. I'm like, okay.
I'm not much of a...
I'm not either. But he like...
My favorite is ramen.
Oh.
I love ramen.
Do you go to a place for ramen?
Well, it goes to me. Uber Eats.
Where do you get it from? I wouldn't even know what to order.
My favorite is Kenzo, but they're only open like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm like, I got ramen issues on a Monday. Why aren't you open?
So what would you order?
I order the king ramen because it's enough for 2, and I order an extra egg in it. So it's to me, and I don't know if this is what's in it. To me, it's like a beef broth base. It's got the skinny noodles. It's got all the stuff in it, and then it's got the egg in it, and I just like love it.
I've never had ramen except for like Mr. Noodles.
Yeah, not the same.
that's as ramen as I get.
We'll
but
go
Nathan,
for ramen.
Yeah, we should. I've seen a lot.
But I don't
of them,
like pho. I mean, I'll eat pho if I can't get ramen, but I don't.
What's the difference?
One of them is miso based, so that is what I've discovered is that I'm not a huge fan of the miso base, but I like the broth based.
Might have to try that with you.
And I say that that's the difference. That is my understanding of the difference. I could be totally wrong on that.
You're probably right, though. You've tried it. I don't try it.
But I do know, like, I'm not a huge fan of miso. Because I know Bailey and I went for lunch in Hamilton, dinner in Hamilton, and I have no idea where we are. She lives out there. She took me, and it was this little restaurant that got really good reviews, and they do ramen because she knows I love ramen. So we went there, and like the menu was really big, and I'm like, okay, I don't know
what do I order?
Really, right? So I was like, okay, I don't like miso base. I love ramen. He's like, let me help you pick. And so I was like, I'm thinking this one. He goes, oh, that's a good choice. But it comes, it's miso based.
Oh.
And I'm like, she's like, do you like it? I'm like, it's okay. She goes, it's miso based. I'm like, I didn't know that.
You know what else we eat from Hamilton? I don't know if Bailey, you guys eat Filipino food. My uncle is from the Philippines, and when Easter came around, we would always do like one of our holidays was Filipino food, and he would order from a caterer, and we haven't been able to find any Filipino food. Like, it's hard. Like, you can order from a place in Burlington, it's like trays, but I'm like, who's gonna eat trays? There's this place in Hamilton called Adobo Queen. I think it's right Dundurn in York there. They have everything fresh. Paul and I go in and we get like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit. It's so good. It's like, I guess I'm hungry. Maybe I should have eaten dinner last night. Oh, girl.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever had Filipino food.
It's kind of like, like they have like empanada.
Oh, I love empanada.
So an empanada.
My girlfriend makes empanadas.
Really?
Marta?
Oh, for sure. So what does she, my mother-in-law makes them too. She puts raisins in them.
Nope.
Raisins, egg, olive, and meat. And she'll ask me, she'll say, do you want a raisins? I'm like, yeah. No one else eats them with the raisins. That raisin gives it a little bit of sweetness.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's no raisins in it. But then she makes these dulce de leche ones.
Oh, what?
With peach and dulce de leche in them. Look how sexy I say that. She'll be so proud of me. That dulce de leche. Tobaganing. She says words. I'm like, just speak, Marta. I love how it sounds.
Oh, my mother-in-law speaks Spanish too. It's so nice.
But oh my God, yeah, she'll come over and I'll bake with her. I feel like a little kid.
Really?
She's just
how fun is that?
Got it all going on, and I'm like, what can I do?
Peach. I love warm peaches.
Oh yeah,
so good.
That is such a great dessert. Let me tell you.
We have to try that, Marta. Thank you very much.
I know.
Thank you for joining us today at the Nucking Futz podcast.
If you like this podcast, please share by liking and subscribing. Feel free to leave any comments and reach us at hello@thenuckingfutz.com.
Just a reminder, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. If you are struggling, know that you are not alone. Please reach out for professional help.
You can join our newsletter at thenuckingfutz.com to follow our journey. Looking for Donna at work? You can find her great leggings and leisure wear as well at She's Got Legs.
Looking for me, Melissa Hall? You can reach me at Brag About It Jewelry or I am Melissa Hall for real estate.